Prana Nidra, energetic sleeping. As you lie on your back, wherever, separate the feet a foot, maybe a little bit wider, a little closer, wherever your hips are comfortable. Separate your arms, maybe a foot from the body, maybe closer, maybe wider, wherever your shoulders are comfortable. Keep the neck straight, head straight. Yogas call it energetic sleeping. Normally, we understand we're breathing most of the prana and the air through the nostrils. We're engineered like that. But the rishis, they recognize it's not only through the nostrils we breathe, we also breathe through the skin, our largest organ. Our pores have the ability to open and allow prana and the air to move in and out. The pores are not as big as our nostrils, hence we don't recognize that we're breathing through the pores, but we are. When you're sweating, you're in a hot day and you go for a jog, or you're riding a bike, or you're doing a hot yoga class, water will get warm and you'll start to perspire. The water will come through your pores on the skin and the forehead, the arms, the legs. If water can move through the pores, it tells us air can also move through the pores. The practice is to connect that we're breathing through the whole body. Take your awareness to the right foot, to your right toes, and imagine a ball of white light, the size of a tennis ball, a ball of white light, the size of a tennis ball. And imagine that ball of white light are at the tip of your right toes, and that ball starts to bounce down, passing your ball of your toes to the center of the sole, passing the heel to the back of the heel. And when it reaches the back of the heel, the ball of white light bounces back up, passing the heel, center of the foot, ball of the toes, to the tip of the toes, and the ball bounces back down, but it moves a little faster, passing the ball of the toes, center of the sole, the heel, boom, it bounces back up, passing the heel, center of the sole, ball of the toes, to the tip of the toes, and it bounces back down. Keep bouncing this ball of white light from the toes to the heel of the right foot, your pace. Each time it changes direction, it moves a little faster. And as it moves a little faster, you start to feel the prana moving up and down. Your pace now. Faster. The next time it reaches your toes, leave it there. And take your awareness to the left foot. Imagine a ball of white light at the tip of the toe, size of a tennis ball, and it bounces down slowly, passing the ball of the toes, center of the sole, bouncing, keep moving down to the heel, reaches the back of the heel, boom, it bounces back up, passing the heel, center of the foot, Ball of the toes to the tip of the toes. Boom, it bounces back down. Passing the ball of the toes. Center of the foot. Heel. Back of the heel, boom, bounces back up. Keep bouncing the ball of white light, your pace. Each time it changes direction, it moves a little faster. Your pace now. Excellent. The next time it reaches the toes, leave it there. Now take your awareness back to your right sole, to the sole of the right foot. Imagine the ball of white light is there. And imagine that ball of white light bounces up slowly, passing your ankle, lower calf, middle calf, upper calf, passes the knee joint, lower thigh, middle thigh, upper thigh, reaches the right hip, boom, the ball of white light bounces back down, passing the upper thigh, middle thigh, lower thigh, the knee joint, upper calf, middle calf, lower calf, ankle, sole of the right foot, boom, bounces back up, passing the ankle, lower calf, middle calf, upper calf, knee, lower thigh, middle thigh, upper thigh, hip, boom, bounces back down, passing the upper thigh, middle thigh, lower thigh, knee, upper calf, middle calf, lower calf, ankle, sole of the foot, boom, bounces back up. It moves faster, passing the ankle, calf, knee, thigh, hip, bounces back down, passing the thigh, knee, calf, ankle, sole, boom, bounces back up, passing the ankle, calf, knee, thigh, hip, bounces back down, passing the thigh, knee, calf, ankle, sole. Continue at your pace, moving the ball of white light up and down, your pace. Each time it changes direction, it moves a little faster and you can feel the prana moving through the leg. Your pace now. Excellent. The next time it reaches the sole of the foot, leave it there. Take your awareness to the left sole. See the ball of white light at the left sole. And it starts to bounce upwards slowly, passing your ankle, lower calf, middle calf, upper calf, knee, lower thigh, middle thigh, upper thigh, hip, boom, it bounces back down, passing the upper thigh, middle thigh, lower thigh, knee joint, upper calf, middle calf, lower calf, ankle, sole of the foot, boom, it bounces back up, moves a little faster. You can feel the prana moving in the ankle, lower calf, middle calf, upper calf, knee, lower thigh, middle thigh, upper thigh, hip, boom, bounces back down, passing the upper thigh, middle thigh, lower thigh, knee, upper calf, middle calf, lower calf, ankle, sole of the foot, boom, it moves a little faster up, passing the ankle, calf, knee, thigh, hip, bounces back down, passing the thigh, knee, calf, ankle, sole, bounces back up. Continue at your pace, moving it up and down the left leg. Feel the prana moving, your pace now. Very good. The next time it reaches the sole of the foot, leave it there. Take your awareness to the right hand, to the tip of the fingers. Feel the ball of white light at the tip of the fingers, and it moves up slowly, passing your knuckles, center of the palm, wrists, lower forearm, middle forearm, upper forearm, elbow, lower bicep, middle bicep, upper bicep, shoulder blade, boom, bounces back down, passing the upper bicep, middle bicep, lower bicep, elbow, upper forearm, middle forearm, lower forearm, wrist, center of the palm, knuckles, tip of the fingers, boom, it bounces back up, passing the knuckles, center of the palm, wrist, lower forearm, middle forearm, upper forearm, elbow, lower bicep, middle bicep, upper bicep, shoulder joint, boom, bounces back down, passing the upper bicep, middle bicep, lower bicep, elbow, upper forearm, middle forearm, lower forearm, wrist, center of the palm, knuckles, fingertips, boom, it moves back up faster, passing the knuckles, center of the palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder blade, boom, bounces back down, passing the upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, center of the palm, fingertips, boom, bounces back up. Keep moving it up and down your pace along the right arm. Feel the prana moving up and down. Very good. The next time it reaches the fingertips, keep it there. Take your awareness to the left hand, to the left fingertips. Ball of white light is there. Imagine the ball of white light moves up the knuckles, center of the palm, wrist, lower forearm, middle forearm, upper forearm, elbow, lower bicep, middle bicep, upper bicep, shoulder joint, boom, bounce back down, passing the upper bicep, middle bicep, lower bicep, elbow, upper forearm, middle forearm, lower forearm, wrist, center of the palms, knuckles, fingertips, boom, bounce back up, passing the knuckles, center of the palm, wrist, lower forearm, middle forearm, upper forearm, elbow, lower bicep, middle bicep, upper bicep, shoulder, boom, bounce back down, passing the upper bicep, middle bicep, lower bicep, elbow, upper forearm, middle forearm, lower forearm, wrist, center of the palm, knuckles, fingertips, boom, bounce back up a little faster, passing the knuckles, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, boom, bounces back down, passing the upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, fingertips, boom, bounces back up at your pace. As it bounces, feel the prana moving up and down the left arm. Very good. The next time it reaches the fingers, leave it there. Take your awareness to their amazing spine from the tip of the tailbone. See the ball of white light at the tip of the tailbone. And it bounces up slowly, passing the coccyx, the sacrum, the lumbar region, thoracic region. It reaches the base of the skull. Boom, the ball of white light bounces back down, passing the upper thoracic, middle thoracic, lower thoracic, passes into the lumbar, to the sacrum, the coccyx, boom, bounces back up. Keep moving the ball of white light up and down the spine. Each time it changes direction, it moves a little faster. Your pace now. After the next time it reaches the tip of the tailbone, keep it there. Take your awareness now to the head. Imagine a ball of white light, the size of a marble from your left temple, and it bounces across this left hemisphere of the head into the right hemisphere of the head, touches the right temple, boom, bounces back over, passing the right hemisphere, left hemisphere, reaches the left temple, boom, moves back in the opposite direction. Keep moving the prana from temple to temple. Each time it changes direction, it moves a little faster. Your pace. Feel the prana moving in the head. Very good. The next time it reaches your left temple, leave it there. Take your awareness to the Agnya Shetram, that space between the center of the forehead, the center of the eyebrows. Imagine a ball of white light the size of a marble, and it drops down into the upper part of the head. It moves into the bottom part of the head and it touches the floor where the back of the head is touching the floor. It touches there, boom, it bounces back up, passing the lower part of the head, frontal part of the head, reaches the eyebrow center, boom, bounces back down. Keep moving the prana from the eyebrow center to the bindu at the back of the head. Your pace now. The next time it reaches the front of the head, keep it there. And this time, take your awareness to the sole of both feet. Imagine a ball of white light, the size of a beach ball. And the ball of white light is so big, it comes up passing both feet, both calves, both knees, thighs, fingers, arms, hips, torso, chest, shoulders, neck, to the whole head, top of the head. It bounces back down, passing the head, neck, shoulders, arms, hips, thighs, knees, feet, bounces back up. Keep moving the ball of white light up and down the whole body now. Excellent. The next time it reaches the sole of the feet, keep it there. And now imagine your whole Pranayama coach, body of white light from head to toe, beautiful white light. Imagine the whole body of white light relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. No stagnation, no tension, just totally relax. Now keep your gaze center of the eyebrows, and this time try not to think of anything. If random thoughts come up, witness them. No thoughts come up, just appreciate the silence in the mind. The gaze center of the eyebrows now. Sitaram, 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 Hanuman, 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 Hanuman. We come to an end of the Prana Nidra practice. Move the fingers and toes slowly. Wrists and ankles slowly. Move the abdomen slowly. Move the chest slowly. Move the skin on the face slowly. Roll the head from side to side and back to center. Take the arms over the head onto the floor. Point the toes downwards and stretch the right side of the body. Stretch the left side of the body. Stretch both sides. Bend the left knee slowly, left sole of the foot is on the mat. Roll over onto the right side of the body. Use the right arm as your pillow. left palm on the abdomen with the eyelids softly closed. Take a few seconds to introspect how different your mind, body, organism is from before the practice. The breath is lower, body is relaxed, rejuvenated, parasympathetic nervous system pervades the whole body. The use of the left palm, push up off the floor, come up into seated posture. Hariam, that's up. Welcome back to this dimension. Okay, Gabi, how was your experience with that? Which part of the body you felt the least bouncing of the energy? Where did you find the most bounce movement of the energy?
It was very good. I felt like the whole structures of my body were like heavier, like when the time passes were like heavy, like melting over the mat. And I felt like the right side of my body, it was more clear to the movement of the energy.
Yeah.
But it tends to switch, so I got to experience both
Yeah.
sides in
So
a moment.
depending on which nostril is open, you might feel the opposite hemisphere of the body. That tells you a hint. Oh, I'm breathing through that. When the breath change, oh, you connect to the other side.
Yeah, yeah. But it was really good, really relaxing.
Yes. So just to feel the prana, right? Right now, our blood is doing this to the heart and out. So that means energy is moving this way, but we are never aware of it. So now when you're all of a sudden, you start to feel the prana moving. It's doing it right now, but we never tap into it.
Yeah, and whenever you were saying the one structure, like the arm or the calf, that region I felt like more sensitive. Like I
Yes.
could feel like more refined sensations from there.
Yes.
Hmm.
Amazing. Good, good. Thank you. Anna, how was your experience?
Um, to be honest, I think that I should do it again because I felt somehow agitated, too much agitated to do such a kind of exercise. But
Besides,
yeah, it feels like some part are more sensitive, like easier to imagine, and like let's say arms,
yeah,
easier to imagine than, for example, spine for me.
find a little trickier, the arms easier. Good. Anyway, you'll have the recording, so you can
Yeah.
practice over the week, right? When
Yeah.
you're less agitated, just let them. It takes a lot of concentration to do this practice, right?
Thank
And yeah, thank you. Yeah, a lot of effort. Wonderful. Harold G, where did you find the most prana movement?
I think all regions were pretty much equal. I felt everything. I was awake, you know, the most important thing.
Awake.
Yes. You know, definitely the mind space, I recognize it being calm, peaceful, very serene, like very calm. I say it almost like a lake with the waters very still, not
Yeah.
even one ripple.
Yeah. Good, good, good. Amazing. Prana Nidra. Yes. How to move prana around the body. And then the body relaxes, relaxes, relaxes. Because if there's tension in the body, the mind is tense. So as the body moves, prana starts to move easier, the mind gets relaxed. Good. So this is Prana Nidra. Let's pull up the manual, and Harold G, you can read where we left off. Somehow Samia left out some stuff. I'll forget the plank, the 2-minute plank. Maybe we'll have fun at that on the third week, but right below that, you can start reading.
Wait, yes, just change. What page was this?
This is page 13.
13. Gotcha. All right. 2-minute plank.
Yeah, forget the 2-minute plank. We'll forget. We'll do that in the in 13, third week. Have fun with plank pose. But read the other. Continue reading.
So start on page 14.
No. Same way. Yeah, right beneath it. The notes is not there. This is notes for something else. Keep reading. You'll see. Lie on the back.
Abdominal breathing.
No. Right below the plank.
All right. Got you. Breathe into your stomach. Or sadly.
Lie on the back.
Okay. Lie on your back and place one palm on the abdomen, one on the chest. Breathe into the stomach, but not into the chest. The hand placed on your stomach should rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. The hand on chest should remain motionless. Repeat for several breaths. Breathe and allow the chest to rise, but not the tummy.
Keep going.
Sadly, this is how a lot of people breathe normally, using the intercostal and scalene muscles to breathe rather than the diaphragm. This has truly disastrous consequences, as breathing this way tilts your physiologically in favor of sympathetic nervous system dominance rather than the parasympathetic nervous system. In layman's term, this means that you are breathing to keep yourself in the fight, flight, or freeze state rather than the rest, digest, and recover state.
Good. So most humans, we're breathing with the chest, yes? So when we're breathing with the chest region, we are ready for something, right? It's rare a human is here seated and doing abdominal breathing, because abdominal breathing then moves you into a passive state, a reconstructive state. Whereas thoracic breathing, it tells us we are ready, we're always on the go. So in New York, there's a phrase in New York City, we call it type A. Who has heard that term before? I'm a type A New Yorker, means they are wired up, like always on the go, always tense. They don't want to let go. So a lot of time people say, oh, I don't do meditation, Charu, because I'm a type A. I'm saying that's the reason you should meditate, right? How to let go, how to relax. So when we're doing a lot of thoracic breathing, that's what we're doing. Coping. And we are engineered to breathe like this so that we can cope with our daily jobs. Yes? So we need to breathe at the chest so that we can relate to our emotions and our work. If you go to work and you're breathing with your abdomen, most likely you will get
Like relaxed, like sleep.
yes,
Sleep.
but your boss will also fire you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So there's a time when we need this part of breathing, but then there's also a time for abdominal breathing. So the yogis, they recognize. Let me stop this.